Hello everybody, how you doing? I'm Patrick Harney here again. Yeah, I wanted to shoot this video and talk to some of the folks who, think about doing an online business, but they have their own reasons for doing it. And some people, one of their reasons is maybe they want a little extra cash. You know, maybe you want maybe $100 or $200 a month or a week, or maybe you want $10,000. Maybe you want to retire. Maybe you want to leave your job and just get enough to be able to live, and then have some extra money to be able to do those things that you want to do. And it doesn't matter really what reason it is, because Empower Network is the vehicle to actually let you do whatever it is you want, depending on the work you want to put in. If you don't want to spend, maybe after you learn what you're doing, if you don't want to spend maybe an hour or two a day, then you can do that. Maybe you won't make as much, but once you start getting more people following you, then naturally you'll start making more sales, and you can actually spend less time and do all those things you want to do. So, and I see a lot of times a lot of folks maybe want more time, time freedom. They've worked, maybe you're getting close to retirement, maybe you've worked all your life, and you're not as far ahead monetarily as you'd like to be. So, but to be able to do the things you want, to have more time, and again, Empower Network can help you reach that goal. You'll be able to spend, let's say, more time with your family. You'll be able to, a lot of times, I remember years ago when I had, there were picnics in the family, and maybe, get-togethers, and you'd have to work. Even though they were on a Saturday, you'd still have to work overtime or whatever it may be, or maybe that was your regular work day, and you couldn't go to that thing. And it always irritated you. Maybe your spouse didn't like it because you were working so much, but knew that you needed to work because you needed to bring that money in. That was always a problem. And then how about those who like to take spur-of-the-moment vacations? You just all of a sudden you see a good deal, or maybe a cruise or something like that, and you see a great deal, and you don't have to worry about asking your boss about taking time off, or if you have enough vacation time built up, or whatever it may be. You don't have to worry about doing that, or even going to events, that we hold. You don't have to worry about that. You just, when things get going for you in business, you just go ahead and you can make that spur-of-the-moment vacation. You don't have to worry about asking anybody. How about, I see a lot of folks who like follow their sports teams when they're away. Maybe they can see them when they're in town, if they live in a town where their favorite team is. But a lot of times, they have games. You say, man, I really like to see that game. That's going to be a great game, but you can't go. Can't go because you have to work, or maybe you don't have the cash to buy that ticket. They're usually expensive for those. But again, Power Network's the vehicle. If you just work at it and just keep listening to the things that we tell you to do and show you how to do it, eventually those goals could become a reality for you. Another great thing is, of course, everyone wants to help others, help their family. Maybe you want to help more in your church. Maybe you want to help more with an organization in your city, food banks, or housing, or things like that, and volunteer for things. All that falls under helping others. Everybody would like, every parent especially wants their children to be more successful than they are. But you find yourself stuck sometimes and you don't know what to do. You find yourself, maybe you're getting older, 30s, 40s, 50s, whatever it is, and you're realizing that maybe you didn't do the things right in your past, but now you have a chance. Now you have a chance. But you got to make the first choice, folks. You can't, if you're looking at this saying that stuff don't work, you're wrong. I don't know what more to tell you. This thing does work. There are loads of people making a lot of money, and there are a lot of people making a little bit of money, but they just need to do a little more work to be able to grow their business and get their teams going, and be able to do those things that you want to do. That's as I said before, that's what we do here in Empower Network. We help you do that, help you reach your goals. We know the things that people want. We know you want more time, more money, whatever it may be, to be able, more time especially, to be able to do those things. Of course, it takes money to do it, but if you had the money, time probably wouldn't be an issue. You'll have the time to do all those things you want to be. Have the time to do those things with the family, and help others, and volunteer, and do all that stuff. So that's what Empower Network does. We have this vehicle to be able to help you do that. But it's you that has to get started. If you're going down the path that hasn't worked for you until now, then I urge you to try something different. I know there are a lot of other companies out there, but I've seen a lot of them. I've been in some of them. It's my opinion that Empower Network is one of the best ones out there. I don't care what you've heard, to be quite honest with you. Everything I read, I don't even comment on half the time because they don't have their facts straight. There are a lot of stories are out there and people just don't have their facts straight. If you think you're going to come in, there is no easy button. I said that 100 times too. If you think you're going to come in and spend a month blogging or 2 months, you get lucky. Don't get me wrong. You get lucky unless you work your butt off, and if you do that, then you will get sales quicker. But if you come in and just throw up a few blogs, you can't do that, folks, and then expect to make money. It just doesn't work that well. Again, people do get lucky, but if you're a beginner, this is also a perfect place for you to start because we have all that training that you need, and you sit back and you spend the time, spend 2, 3, 4 hours a day, whatever it is you have, spend the time on learning and building your personal development and be able to teach other people things that they need, because other folks are out there just like you are. If you're watching this video, just like you, there are other folks looking to do the same things you want. You know, you're not alone. There's so many people who want to do it, and especially when they're getting close to retirement. That's what I see. I see a lot of people realizing that 401ks isn't as good as they want it to be. Maybe you lost your retirement years ago. The companies don't even give retirement anymore. They just give you a 401k and they barely give you a match. You know, some places don't give you any match, maybe 10 cents on the dollar or a couple percent. It's not near as good. Years ago we were getting 1 for 1, you know, $1 for $1 or at least 50 cents on the dollar. I don't even think a lot of companies do that anymore. So, and of course the way the economy was and the market went up and down, and at one point we lost a whole lot of money in the stock market with our 401ks. So change your path. Change your path, folks. If it's not working out the way you want it to, take that plunge, work at it, change your path, and hit one of the links you see around here on the page and join us. And we'll be there to help you out. And so many of us on my team, the Prosperity team, will be there to help you out. That's what we do. We're not going to hold your hand, but we're going to lead you. Okay, we got the tools to lead you, and you'll from that point it's up to you. Okay, so join us, and I look forward to working with you and being on our team, the Prosperity team. All right. So with that said, folks, I really hope you have a great day, and we'll see you soon. All right then. Bye.